Monica McNutt is still across the street. We say hello to her. She's inside the Garden. Monica, what are you thinking about here as the Knicks go up 2-0?
I was trying to find my stat on the fourth quarter for the Sixers. We know that Jalen Brunson had 8 big points in the fourth quarter, and Karl-Anthony Towns had 9 big rebounds in that fourth quarter. I had a stat going into the fourth that Tyrese Maxey was 1 of 4 from the field at one point in the fourth quarter. So obviously those guys struggled. I think, Peter, honestly, this game played out about as I anticipated outside of the last-minute news in terms of Mitchell Robinson not being available. We knew the Sixers were going to play fast. We know that the Sixers do not have depth. So by the time this game got to the fourth quarter, you saw the Knicks, this time, that veteran poise and the chemistry of having been here before show up in a different way, and they were able to get it done.
Yeah, Monica, that was the part I was going to talk most about, because it's the thing I noticed about that game, especially early on, with a lot of whistles and a lot of frustration in the arena and a lot of complaining. We have seen this team in past years and in the past get frustrated with officiating. Did not see that in this game. They played through that and just stayed kind of mentally strong throughout. Like I said, I know that's a small thing, but I still think it was a big reason why they were there at the end and was able to put this game away. Don't you think? We've seen this before, right?
I agree with you, Han, and I would actually offer, I'm going to just set this down real quick. I'm on TV. Can you not yell? Excuse me. Anyway, that was spree, y'all. I agree with you in that, Alan, but I also think the veterans sort of rubbed off on some of the young guys, if you will. Okay, so your starting center gets into foul trouble, but I thought Ariel Hukporti came in and played with the poise and an energy that sort of rubbed off, right? This one felt like, to a degree, let's just survive the press from the Sixers, and that's what the Knicks were, in fact, able to do down the stretch. I just think having the trust with one another, especially late when you needed to break presses, when you needed to understand that the Sixers were making that last push in terms of intensity, trying to foul, turn you over, being able to be poised, avoid late turnovers, knock down free throws late, and just finish out this ball game, all of that is a testament to this group's experience in this moment.
I agree with you guys. There was tension in the building in the first half.
Yes.
Like the fans were kind of like, whoa, okay, Philly's actually showed up in this one. It's a lot different than game one when it was just the New York Knicks party. Don't you think that it was a little bit of feeling out between the fans and also the Knicks in trying to orchestrate how do we attack this team with no Joel Embiid on the floor?
So, Wally, let me spin this back to you, because I agree. And I think one of the things, you guys know I love talking with the fans via social media, but a lot of the comments today, especially after the news of Joel Embiid came down, included that the Knicks should take this game easily. And my thing is, and Wally, please speak to this, what is easily in a postseason, right? Like, I think there's so very few teams that really have that head and shoulders talent above, right? I expected the Knicks to win this basketball game, but I don't know what easily is in a postseason. I think the margins of error obviously shrink, and so 2 to 3 possessions, that's a big deal, each possession in a postseason game.
Yeah, and I honestly think that the Sixers are a better team without him, because we watched him on the floor, and he is not 100%. He's not moving at all. He can't protect the basket. He can't guard pick and roll. The Knicks put him in actions, and his head was spinning. And then offensively, he can't make a shot unless it's a free throw because he doesn't have his legs. He doesn't have his base. He doesn't have strength in his legs, and his legs are compromised, and they're all banged up. So to me, I really felt like this was going to be a tougher game, and this would be a tougher series, I firmly believe, unless Joel Embiid miraculously gets healthy in one day for the next game to beat the Sixers without him out there on the floor.
All right, Monica, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good, guys.
Nick Nurse, of course, working with a heavy heart, wasn't with the team yesterday because of the funeral for his brother who unexpectedly passed away last week. Nurse obviously back tonight to coach his team. Here he is now after the game.
I think they got their hands on a couple. We made a couple mistakes on inbounds as well. That is, certainly one negative of the game, and then they turn those into points, pretty good. But, kind of the difference in the game is the turnovers and points off turnovers is one of the differences for sure. Saying that, I thought our guys did a really good job of making the right reads. I thought we passed the ball good. Assist numbers a little down, but it should be up if we were to, I thought we had maybe 4 wide open shots in a row that didn't go. We needed to keep the scoreboard moving, and we played great offense. We just didn't shot make.
You did go to Barlow in the second half. I guess what caused that decision, or did you just kind of make up his?
Well, there was a number of things. I thought, Bono was impacting the game, especially early with the rim protection. He got in foul trouble. They went small, so there was a couple factors that would at least get out there and look at it. We felt we could switch a little bit more too with him. We had a couple breakdowns on some of that stuff, but I thought again, we played good enough defense to win that game, especially in the fourth. But again, hold them to 19 in the fourth. You got to hope you can score more than 20 in a quarter.
In this game, in so many different plays and so many different moments, and it really felt like 2 games in one. But let's just go back to the fact that Karl-Anthony Towns, once again, the best player on the floor. The only problem was with the whistles, he couldn't be on the floor a lot. But when he was, Wally, 7 assists, including this great pass.
Yeah, great pass. Mikal Bridges, the benefit of this one. Here's the split action. Good job, Jalen Brunson here. Freeze it. Now, that's just 2 guys, Maxey. They're supposed to switch this. They both end up coming out to Jalen Brunson, and that leaves Mikal Bridges wide open under the basket. Just a great job of when you move your bodies, you get the defense confused. They don't switch. Rookie miscommunication. They're supposed to switch action like that. They're like size. As a result, Bridges wide open dunk. And Karl-Anthony Towns can see over the defense. He loves making passes like that. 7 more assists tonight.
Yeah, what a terrific game he had, again, just being able to run the offense. All right, but when you get down to crunch time, what you knew was that Jalen Brunson was going to get shots, Tyrese Maxey was going to get shots, and the question was, who was going to make the big shot that wasn't one of those 2 guys? It's always an other who needs to make one. In this case, Josh Hart.
Yeah, this was a good possession, too. And OG Anunoby just doing a great job of not panicking when the Knicks are fighting the shot clock. This is a high pick and roll that nothing really comes about of it with Karl-Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, so they go into the split action. I love this. The Knicks are taking what the defense gives them. OG Anunoby pops out here and freeze it here. Now, there's only 5 on the shot clock, you can see. Anunoby's going to drive into the paint. Keep an eye on Josh Hart. Up top here, that's Deuce. This is Josh Hart in the corner. Oubre's going to dare him to hit this shot. I don't think Oubre needs to come in to help because right now you got 2 guys on Anunoby. Oubre can come out here and kind of help a little bit. And I don't know why Maxey didn't maybe take this one away too. But Anunoby, quick pass out. Hart loves making these against the shot clock. And he nails the 3. And that's a big one.
Huge.
And he just makes huge ones. Oubre just made a 3. Blew the kiss to the bench. Right back at you. Josh Hart ties up the game at 99.
And that started the run for the Knicks that put the game away. Josh Hart had missed his first 4 threes of the game, but shot with confidence in that big moment, what became a big win for the Knicks. Mike Brown's Knicks are up 2-0 now in this series with the Sixers. Here's the Knicks head coach's thoughts presented by